It's damn good. It's a damn good time podcast. It's a damn good time podcast.
Damn good.
It's a damn good. It's a damn good. It's a damn good.
Hit 'em with
Hit them with it.
it. Start the boy band.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer.
Yeah, I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a damn good time podcast. Hit 'em with it. We're back in the studio.
What's up?
We know you missed us.
We never
missed
leave you.
We missed you too. Took a little week off to celebrate the nation's birthday.
America's birthday.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
The old 4th of July.
That was a hell of a good time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Maybe too good of a time.
Hell of a damn good time.
It was definitely a damn good time. That's for sure.
Yeah. Somebody threw up.
Who did?
I don't know. I'm not pointing any fingers, but.
Did I pick?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember picking.
Right off the side of the boat.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah, I did that.
God bless America.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was fun. A little bit of a blur.
Yeah.
I didn't make the mistake. I did the awesome thing of taking 4 days off.
Right.
Because it fell on a Thursday.
Right.
Then we were supposed to go back to work Friday. I'm like, I'm not take that off. I'm not gonna go back to work for 1 day.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
It's not even like I did anything crazy on Thursday either. That I, because nothing was going on Thursday. It's not like we were at a big party or anything like that. I think we just chilled at the house with the kids, set off some fireworks in the driveway and stuff. But I just didn't want to go into work for 1 day.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Companies are like, yeah, come in. But I'm sure most companies are like, this is just like a wash day anyways. Like, you guys come in, let's grill out and let's, hang out. But
yeah, and I mean, there were a few of the guys that went in and stuff, but I think about half our crew took off anyway.
yeah.
I went golfing on Friday, so that was cool.
Yeah.
So that was pretty neat.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. We went golfing.
We went golfing
on Friday.
yeah.
I should have phrased it like that. And then Saturday was bananas.
Yeah.
Saturday was a big whole all day affair.
Yeah.
And that was super fun. And then I feel like Sunday should have been a recovery day, but then I, got a little drunk again.
You got to have a couple.
And then, dude, I ate so many fucking carbs too. Because like normally, since I've been doing keto carnivore shit, the no carb stuff. If I have a day on carbs, the next day is not so bad. I don't go through that keto flu again.
Right.
But I think I was like 3 days straight, just didn't give a fuck what I ate. Like even into Tuesday. And so like this morning wasn't too bad, but like later in the day, like at the end of the day, I was like, man, I just felt that fucking slump in energy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, Thursday we went on a lake for a little bit,
Yeah.
Just go out on the 4th of July. Some people were lighting fireworks off on the shoreline later at night, but we weren't out there for that. But then just went back and, had a nice little fire and chilled out. And then, Saturday was kind of the big day because it's like that's when the lake we were on setting off the fireworks and everything. And
yeah.
Most parks and most people, I think, really celebrated 4th of July on Saturday.
Right.
It's like, well, now we're all off, but technically we're off Thursday. But yeah, we're really all off on Saturday. So.
Yeah, no town was throwing like a big bash on Thursday because if everybody's got to go back to work on Friday, nobody's going to want to come out and stay out and watch fireworks and shit. So,
but it's nice because this guy docks with me, so
yeah.
We all went out and had a good time, and then docked up together, tied up together. Went back at the house for a little bit during the middle of the day, kind of eat some food, kind of recoup a little bit.
Yep.
And go back out and then had a damn good time.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice fireworks.
It was a good display.
I'm excited to have my kids out this year because it's like last year, they're 2.5. So last year they were 1.5.
Right.
2.5, they were actually like, whoa, like looking at them like, whoa, what's this pretty lights in the sky? And they were able to stay awake as well.
Right.
So, and it was nice because, you had your kids there and your brother-in-law's kids there. So, like, my kids were being watched, too. It was really nice. So, yeah, it was a damn good time.
It was a damn good time.
We got back a little fire. That point, I think you were just getting shoved in the car and took it home.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, at that point, it's like, we should probably go home,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But all good.
Yeah.
We survived it.
we did. Yeah.
But your wife always makes a joke that one of the Schaefers will throw up at my house on 4th of July.
Which,
Because one of your boys did one time.
yeah,
And there's probably just too much sugar or something.
I think she did twice.
She did twice. And then you didn't technically do it at my house, but you did it on the lake.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. And that one was like, I think I crushed a beer and it like hit wrong, or I took a shot and it just hit wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't, how, I swear, like back in the day when it's like you get blitzkrieged and it's all of a sudden like the room's spinning and you just gotta barf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this one was one of those ones where it's like, I took a shot and it's like, oh no, that one's not.
Your body says, nope.
What are you doing, asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You smelled it. You breathed it in, too. Like,
Yeah.
that's worse. Like, if you're doing a shot and you, like, smell at the same time and it, like, hits your nostrils and hits your brain. And your brain's like, I reject all of this. This
Yeah.
is no good.
Yeah. And then you just start drooling.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah, that's what that was. But yeah, dude, it was a banging time. It was a damn good time for sure.
It was a damn good time. So sorry we weren't here last week.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing.
We were having ourselves a damn good time. We had no way to hook up the video for that, so sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to see that anyways.
Yeah, we hope you guys had a damn good time.
Yeah. Celebrate the 4th.
Email us, tell us your stories, let us know.
Yeah. Anyways, what else been going on with you?
Not much, man. Just like I said, kind of a recovery week for me because I took those 4 days off. I didn't hit the gym at all, and then Monday, Tuesday, I just wasn't feeling it. Finally got back into it Wednesday, so like I took a full week out, and now everything hurts again. Like I lost my stride. Now everything's
I
fucking
don't know,
sore.
but sure.
Yeah. But yeah, if I take like a week. Yeah, if I take a week off, then everything hurts when I get back into it. So I've just been sore, tired. It's been hot. I've been in the shop, and our shop area isn't air conditioned like the offices are.
Right.
But out in the shop, it's not air conditioned. So just sweating and grueling temperatures and just dumb.
Like getting yourself back right after that weekend.
Yeah. Sweating out all the beers I had, all the tequila I had,
Yeah. I know Sunday hit and I was like, it's really nice out.
Yeah.
We should go out on the boat. And I had to take the boat to go across the lake to do some business.
Do work.
Yeah. And then I came back and I came up. I'm like, nope. I just want to lay on the couch now.
Yeah, you
Like-
texted me at one point. Like, what's your plan for the day? I'm like, I don't know. I'm playing Diablo in the basement right now. Just playing video games,
Yeah.
waiting for everybody else to wake up. And then once we kind of got up and moving and shit, it was like, nah, we had to come out and get my car
Right.
because I left it there Saturday night. And so we at least got out and went and got the car and then came back. And then I went and got 2 frozen pizzas and we crushed pizza.
Yeah.
Just crushed a bunch of pizza, crushed some more tequila, and then prepped myself for Monday. Glorious Monday morning, man.
Glorious Monday morning.
God, it was a banger of a Monday morning.
Yeah.
But, hey, you survive,
Yeah. You make it through.
Yeah.
Mondays are terrible.
Sometimes that happens, yeah. I mean, they suck for anybody. You might as well be a little hungover. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, might as well be refreshing from a 4-day bender.
I don't think I didn't drink on Sunday at all because I was,
Yeah,
because it was like Thursday to Saturday
right.
consumption. And then I'm like, nope, can't do it Sunday. I can't do it.
You see, I never learned my lesson because on Sunday it's like, oh man, I hurt. I should just play it cool. Like, yeah, but if I drink, I'll feel better. And then it's like, so then I just push it off till Monday.
Well, I drank myself out of beer Saturday.
Oh yeah, so that's
So I'm like, do I want to go to the store and
Yeah.
get more beer? I really shouldn't. So that was just like, I'm like, no, take a day off.
yeah. I still had a few beers, a few claws,
Yeah.
and some tequila left over. So
Oh, I mean, we had some tequila and vodka sitting on the counter. I'm like, maybe I should have a couple just to kind of edge
just
myself.
to ease it off.
Edge the liquor off of me. But
You know, they say like You know, alcohol is one of those things that if you come off it too hard, you could die from the withdrawals. But I mean, we don't drink like that.
I mean,
Well, but we're not like every day for like. I feel like if you get to that level
right.
every day for like 3 years, and then you just try to quit cold turkey, that's when you die.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like
If you're drinking a case of beer every day or
Right.
like a fifth every day,
right.
yeah, then it's probably. And you wake up and you're like, I need this now.
Yeah.
The only time I wake up and I'm like, I have a drink. It's like I wake up on Saturday morning. I'm like, let's have some mimosas.
Right. Yeah.
Let's have a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
And then I still like will have a couple of those unless we're on some vacation or something like that. I'm not having another beer until like after 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be like 8 o'clock at night. No.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Or I'll just have mimosas still.
Yeah. Because I think on Sunday I didn't even really drink after we came and got my car, and that was even in the afternoon. So, and I didn't really get like drunk on Sunday, but I did just enough to push the hangover feeling till Monday morning. You know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Monday wasn't that bad. It just sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mainly because it was also Monday, and I had to sit there and do fucking paperwork all day from the trip from the week before. Just play catch up on all that bullshit.
Yeah. I stare at a screen all day too. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I
That's
don't
the
want.
worst.
I mean,
Me-
not all day. I drive around a lot, but it's just still, it's
Yeah.
just like when you have to drive around, you get that bad hangover on Monday. It's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to pull over to a parking lot and take a nap now.
Right.
I'd rather be up and moving,
Yeah.
but it's kind of hard
Staying
to do.
active to keep your brain off of it. You know,
Yeah.
keep yourself sidetracked.
If I can get a good sweat on,
Yeah.
and then it's like, I feel better, Get
Yeah.
some toxins out of you.
That's why I should have like worked out Monday and Tuesday to help further me along more.
Yeah, just do a little brisk
Yeah.
jog.
Yeah.
If I do that, all my knees break.
But I slept. I slept in both days.
Oh, yeah, sleeping is nice too.
Yeah, it's the best.
Sleep's important.
Yeah.
I don't get enough of it. 'Cause I'm a night owl, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Actually,
Because I just like video games too much, and that's when I get to play them is at night. And my my wife, when we're not having our special time, she falls asleep, and then I game till too late. So,
yeah. That's actually
and then I go lay down, and I'm like, oh, you just put your brain in hyperactive mode, you dipshit.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
you go try to lay down and fall
you had
asleep.
all the stimulus,
All of it.
all the video game stimulus, and now you're fucked.
Now you're ruined pretty much
Yeah.
from falling asleep. Because I just played competitive gaming. Maybe even got a little sweat build up. Because I
Right.
was like getting into it too hard. And then I'm like, oh, now I got to fall asleep. Good luck.
That is one thing that I do enjoy about the traveling that I do, is because like when I'm home, like if I go to bed at 7:30, then I feel like I could have like hung out with the kid, or could have done more chores, I could have hung out with the wife or something like that. So I stay up a little bit later whenever I'm home. But whenever I'm out on the road, it's like I'll get the job done, maybe go catch a hike, see some things, depending on where I'm at, go do some stuff around town, see the sights. And then I'm in bed by like 7:30, 8 o'clock when I'm on the road. like a fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah.
But then I also wake up at 3:30 to go hit the gym and shit. So like when I'm home, I still wake up at 3:30, except for like this Monday and Tuesday. But I still wake up at 3:30 to hit the gym and shit, but I'm usually not in bed till like 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish then, which still is early for most people, but
Yeah, but then you're so weird because then come the weekend, you're hanging out with your wife till 4
4 in the
a.m.
fucking morning. Yeah, yeah.
The time you normally wake up, and then you go to sleep.
I run swing shift,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, I'm in bed at least by 9 o'clock. If I'm up later than that, there's something weird going on.
Right.
And then Friday night, I guess I said Sunday through Thursday, I'm in bed early, and then like tonight I'll probably be up till like 3, 4 in the morning,
Right.
which is bizarre. So on Fridays I'm up for 24 hours.
Oh yeah, literally.
You
Yeah,
know?
literally. Yeah.
Literally awake for 24
That's why
hours.
you normally come on Friday, get you a little cat nap.
Yeah. And that's also why like Saturday I'm just like I'm fucking I'm not up till like 1, and then I don't want to do anything, so it kind of wrecks me. But like, I could push myself a little more. But I'm getting old, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking old.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah. Well, there's other people out there that work swing shifts or nurses and shit. Like, shut the fuck up, you big puss. You know what I mean,
Yeah, but they work 3 days a week.
but even like the swing shift dudes, like,
Not the manufacturing guys. Or
Yeah.
The you know.
well, there's some nurses that run some shifts, though. I'm sure there's some nurses that are like, and doctors and surgeons and ER staff and all that shit. They're like, well, I've been up for 24 hours straight, just fucking dealing with bloody people, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I always thought like swing shift would suck, but like I literally do it every weekend where it's like when you're on mornings and afternoons, then nights, and then back to mornings, and like I feel like that would fuck you up more because you don't have a consistent schedule.
Yeah. But we've also put in our 7-day a week,
Yeah.
90 to 100 hours,
Yeah.
easy, you know,
Yeah.
which sucks too because you're basically working, then sleeping. Work, sleep.
Yeah.
There's not a minute off.
Yeah. And then even oil field, I was 7 days, 120.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, those
like,
paychecks are fucking dope.
right, right.
And I do that shit three weeks straight, 21 days straight. It's just like, fuck this.
Yeah. All you do is work and sleep. Work
Yep.
and sleep.
That's literally it. 16 hours a day you work, and then you maybe get 6 hours of sleep because you have to like unwind and then also like wake up, because it's not like you just wake up and you're there.
Right, yeah, hey. I'm just sleeping in my truck. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm going to roll out.
You like wake up and shower and stuff,
Yeah.
find some food, and then you're on the clock for 16 hours. Like,
Yeah. Can't wake up without a shower.
see, I shower before I go to bed.
I got to do it in the morning.
So then even reverse, then I can't just go back and go to sleep. I got to shower.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to shower before I go to bed if I'm gross. But
right.
if in the morning I don't get a shower, I'm not a happy camper. At least
You're
for a couple
sad
hours.
panda.
For a couple hours, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all droopy eyed. I'm like, I don't know. I need that
The shower
hot
wakes you up.
steam kind of
Yeah.
clean me up, wake me up.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before. I'm like, that's why I like the gym in the morning, because that gets the blood flowing.
Right.
I get in my own head for a minute, wake the brain up, think some thoughts, blood's pumping, and then it's like, okay, now I'm ready to go to work. So
And then you take a shower after the gym.
I don't.
Oh, you gross bastard.
Yeah. Dude, I work in a fucking shop. You know what I mean?
I'm sweating anyways.
Yeah.
Come here. I'm a stinky boy already.
But I don't usually stink till it's baked. I change clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Change clothes, re-deodorize with like some dry spray.
Yeah, you're good.
You know, splash some water on the face, do a little horse bath. But that's about. I'm like, I don't want to get naked in
That's something.
Planet Fitness.
Sweat just stinks unless you're just one of those guys that has really stinky armpits,
Yeah,
and you don't know if you're that guy because I would have told you by now.
right. Yeah, nobody's ever come up
As
with
a,
like,
as a
"Dude,
good
you
friend, I'd
stink."
be like, dude, your armpits stink, dude.
fucking
You
stink.
gotta figure that out.
Dude, I deodorize really well. So, and then I wash every day still. You know.
Yeah, and if you got a friend like that, you gotta tell him.
Yeah.
You gotta tell him. Don't just give him a hint like, hey, I buy you a pack of deodorant for
Right.
Christmas.
Right.
You gotta tell him.
Be a bro. It
Be a
might hurt
bro.
their feelings for a second, but then
Yeah.
it'll help out. And they'll be
They
like,
might
hey,
get
man.
mad. He'd be like, what do you mean? Oh, I don't stink. Be like, dude,
Hey, man, I
smell
appreciate
you.
it.
how do you deal with? All right, so
All right.
let's turn this into a fun subject. Bad breath on your wife.
Mm.
It doesn't happen a whole lot, but occasionally, and I know because both our wives smoke, so bad breath is a common occurrence with that.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't smoke a lot, but when they drink and stuff, but it's like that's kind of a thing.
But I also feel like there's.
Because she will call me out in a second
Yeah.
if I have bad breath.
Yeah.
Like, you need to go brush your teeth. But I remember the last time I called her out, sorry, babe. She got a little, I know. And I'm like, okay, well, you're in my face.
Yeah. You know.
And it's not a normal thing at all. It's not a normal thing at all. But
yeah, and
just-
I think it's like I said, like you said, it's not a normal thing at all. I think like maybe once or twice really, that I was like, hey, you might need some gum or something, you know, and it's just
Yeah.
like that. And she's like, oh, really? Like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then that's it. And then same, like, from her to me, like, you know, if I have sticky breath or anything like that, it's like, oh, maybe we should go get some gum, you know?
Yeah. No, they're like, I feel like they're more direct though.
Yeah.
Like, go brush your teeth, and I'm like, hey, you eat me? You should probably go I know, and I feel like it was just a
Yeah.
little more hostility. I didn't know if your experience was the same, so maybe not. And I'm sorry, Steph, but
No, and
maybe
I don't know,
it's just
because
a
I don't
bad
think
time.
I don't think I've ever really gotten called out for bad breath, because I can usually taste it on me.
Right.
And one thing, I think it's because I chug water like a fucking champ, dude. Like, if they're handing out prizes, I'd get the gold medal for that one. And I think just that kind of helps a lot. So I don't think I've ever really gotten called out for bad breath, because I can usually like taste it in my mouth.
Yeah. I
also
feel
like-
like I smell my stink on me too, like before anybody else
Dude, the
does.
bits. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, God, I stink. I stink so bad. And my wife would be like, you don't smell that bad. You smell like a man. I'm like, no, I fucking stink I reek
Yeah.
right now. I reek right now. I need to go get some deodorant. I need to get this shirt off me. I
Yeah.
need to completely change it out. Like,
Because I feel like I've caught it a couple times, even like, you know, in any job, anytime, you know, even working in kitchens, you're sweating all the time, oil filled sweaty. Where I'm at now, like I just said, we were fucking sweaty all week.
right.
And then, you know, there's every once in a while, it's like, fuck, like, and I'll even like call myself out. I was like, I don't know, guys, I don't know if I like forgot to put deodorant on today or if it just wore the fuck off, but like, I'm a little weird,
Yeah.
you know, so just like maybe stay back, you
Yeah.
know, like, but I catch it immediately.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the same. And my sweat does not smell good because of some drinking on the weekends.
Yeah,
or
yeah. A
Weekdays
little bit of
or
booze
whenever. It smells so bad. Like, oh, God.
The biggest that I catch is if I'm sitting in a leather seat,
Yeah.
and like for some reason the sweat on my back, if it collects and it like gets stuck in a leather seat and it's not breathing out, it starts to smell like vinegar,
yeah.
like almost like malt vinegar. And I always catch it. So like if I'm like driving to a job, like now in a couple weeks I got to take this kid on training. Luckily the cars we have don't have leather seats in them, but like I took them on a training, or if we're in a rental and it's got leather, it's like I just feel my back getting a little warm. So every once in a while I'll just kind of like sit up off the seat.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
You know, sit up off the seat and like hug the steering wheel, and some people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just getting bored. So like, you know, instead of just
Let it cool down.
just getting bored, and really I'm like, I'm letting my back air out before it gets worse. When an hour from now I sit up, it's gonna smell.
You ever see the cars that not only have heated seats, but they have cold
yes,
seats?
the best fucking thing in the
I want
world,
that.
dude.
I want a cold seat.
The best
I would
thing
put
in
a
the world.
cold seat on in the winter.
For sure, dude.
In the winter.
They make seat covers for that.
Do that.
Yes. And the oil field, I had one in my truck. Plugs right into a cigarette lighter. You can turn it to hot or cold. Never once did I have that bitch on hot. But
Yeah.
it just has a little like computer fan built into the bottom, and then vents go through everything. So it just constantly providing fresh air. And that bitch ran. Anytime I sat down, first thing I did was turn it on, and then I hit the road. That ventilation is awesome.
Yeah, it's all you need a little bit.
That Cadillac Escalade truck that we had for, I don't know, like 8 months before it kept breaking on us. I said, fuck this thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we had it for
Cadillac.
like a year and a half.
Goddamn Cadillac.
But everything started breaking on it. It
Didn't
was-
make them like they used to.
Yeah. It was still a baller fucking truck, though. I love that truck. I miss it. But it had the ventilated seats, and that was dope. They were leather, too, so like that was perfect. It's like they
Yeah.
look cool, but it also breathes.
Yeah.
One thing, be weary. If you fart, it goes right into your face.
I mean,
I mean, usually, but you know how like you're riding in a
you
car
know,
now.
we're not all weird. We want to smell our own shit anyways.
You know how like you're riding in a car, you fart, and you're like waiting for it. Did that one not stink? All right, maybe I didn't eat too many tacos yesterday, and all of a sudden like, oh, there it is. Yep.
How many seconds do you roll that window down, or do you even roll it
I'm a
down?
very polite person.
No, I'm
if
saying when
there's-
you're by yourself.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Are you
fuck.
basking in your own scent?
Dude,
Just
I
like,
don't really It'll go away.
Woo, that
eventually.
was bad. Woo.
Yeah. It's very few times, like maybe 3 times in my life, where my own scent has grossed me out. Other than that, it's like, hey, yeah, man, that's my fart.
I'd like to know how many men and what the time is. Either they don't or they do roll it down when
Yeah.
it's a real bad one. Like it really stinks. And you're like, whoosh. Do you roll it down or does what percentage of men just sit there and just bask in it?
You see,
Bask in it. Like, because everybody likes to smell their own farts to a certain extent.
yeah,
You don't want
I don't necessarily know that it's you like it. It's just that you don't mind it.
I think you're intrigued by it. I'm like, all right, what I eat last night? That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm trying to think about it. And it's like, it's just something to do while you're driving.
yeah, and I will say too, like ever since I've been doing like the keto shit too, like when I go in or out of ketosis, I can tell by the sound of my farts. So it's like I it's like, oh man, I carbed up too hard yesterday. I wonder when I'm gonna burn that glucose, and I a couple farts in the morning, like it's still there. Like by the afternoon, like, all right, yeah, man, we're back on track.
Yeah.
it's out of my system now. Those are meat farts, like.
I wonder if that's our natural pheromones, and that's why, like, all
Yeah.
animals have some kind of pheromone. Like cats wipe their stuff all over your carpet or
Mark their territory
piss on,
type shit.
Piss on your stuff to kind of like, and it stinks like hell.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to draw on the ladies. Is our fart supposed to draw on the ladies?
I don't-
Like it wafts in there.
I don't think I've ever farted.
Where's our pheromones? Is what I'm saying. Is it just naturally like coming off of our body?
I don't. I think it's through the sweat.
It's through sweat. I mean, most people. I don't know.
That's why they say men are hairy, because it's like the pheromones come out through your sweat glands, and then the hair collects it and kind of acts as like a diffuser.
No,
Yeah.
that's why
Something
that's
like
why
that.
I'm so hairy because I need so much help to
Yeah.
get bitches.
Yeah. you need an extra diffuser.
I got one.
for that
I'm
scent.
good.
So here's then kind of going off of that question: if there are other people in the car with you, how?
Oh no, I don't normally unless it's a bunch of dudes, and then you're getting it. But
Oh, really?
yeah, and like it's like we started a war already, but I'm not gonna be the first guy to do that.
Yeah. I will fart and then
one's-
immediately.
If one squeaks out, then it's immediately down.
Yeah, even though I'm kind of,
And I'll-
in my mind, I'm kind of curious. Like, I wonder what that. I don't know. And then I even say, "Hey, sorry," and then roll the window
I'm
down.
like, I apologize, boys, in advance.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
hit the window, and they're like, "What? Oh God!" Ah!
I tried to get it before I
Yeah.
got you. I tried to get it out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But there's no getting it out.
Yeah, sometimes not.
But I'm not a guy just like, I mean, a couple times for a good joke, just like, because sometimes even the smallest little one will be like, just fill the whole car up, and everyone's like, well, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
and who did that? Because there's like no audio, there's nothing, nobody knows who did it.
Yeah, it's like a little tiny little,
Yeah.
like a little
And you're sitting there
silent.
going,
Or I'll be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was gonna stink." Because sometimes it's just like you could tell by like the heat behind it too.
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The temperature of it coming out of your body.
Yeah. So it's
Is
like
that warmer than my
he's like
body?
like a little like, oh, that one's not gonna stink, and all. So it's like, oh fuck, and then everyone's like, ah, it's like, God, sorry.
Or
But then you also get that one where two, it's like people are like, you did that. I'm like, dude, because I will tell you honestly, 100%, even if it's like not even in a car, if we're like in like a shop setting or any setting, in a room with a party or something, and like somebody's like, oh dude, you just fart? Like, no, I didn't. I had him, and you look guilty. I'm like, dude, I claim him. I will 100%. I'll hide it till you smell it. I'm like, who farted? I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, or if it's a bunch of dudes, like, ha ha, I got you boys.
Yeah.
But like,
It's supposed to do is what it was probably like I'm at work at a corporate event and that sneaks out and I'll be like, oh man, what is that? Who
Yeah.
did that?
yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
like,
start it off. I want to be the starter or the second person. You got to be either the first or the second. You probably want to be
Yeah.
the second.
But yeah, I guess if you're in like a office meeting,
Mm.
like a conference room, there's like 12 people sitting around a table,
But
and
you might be cooler to be like, my bad.
you just let one out.
It just squeaked. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to.
you got to know the audience. That's it.
Yeah.
But if you got like corporate bosses and you let one out, and somebody's like, the whole room's like, ugh, and then you got to be like, oh yeah, who was that? I had too many beans. Oh, who did that?
Who had Taco Bell yesterday?
Yeah. You must have had a bean burrito.
That's a Taco Bell. What I know it.
You just list off the exact things you ate.
I'm pretty sure that's a chalupa. Wait. Oh, you got the combo.
Nachos Bel Grande.
You get the cinnamon twist too, you son of a bitch.
Smells like Baja Blast in here.
You son of a bitch.
What's your take on Baja Blast?
I don't care.
Dude, I think it's gross.
I don't drink it.
I remember when it first came out, I thought collectively everyone as a species was just like, Baja Blast sucks. And then now they're like, you see this whole new generation, all these younger kids are like, dude, Baja Blast slaps. Like, nuh-uh, no way.
I don't think it's any better than Mountain Dew.
Fucking hated it.
It's straight up Mountain Dew.
Don't like it.
And I don't even want to drink Mountain Dew anymore because I drank so much of it as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit anywhere around me.
Yeah. I had a Diet Mountain Dew the other day, and it left like an aftertaste in my mouth of what cat piss smells like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like I've never ate cat piss, but you know how that smells?
Yeah.
But like the aftertaste in my mouth hit my nose like I was smelling cat piss. I'm like, ew, I don't even like Diet Mountain Dew.
A little bit of ammonia mixed with some vinegar.
See, I love regular Mountain Dew, but it's got too much sugar for me. Diet Mountain Dew sucks. Mountain Dew Zero also sucks.
Yeah, the whole lemon lime citrus thing. It's just even a Sprite to me. Like I'll drink them. I'll drink a Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, or Diet Sprite or whatever. But I'm just like,
hit you with some Squirt or some Citra, the ones that are a little more lemony
nah.
and less limey, sugary.
I'm just done with that lemon lime.
Yeah,
like I don't want that in a pop. Because what I want to pop is Diet fucking Coke.
Yeah, dude, DCs are dope.
Like, when I'm drinking a pop, just give me a Diet Coke.
DCs overall.
Yeah, that hits me, and I'm sorry. Our good buddy Tyler, he's a Diet Pepsi guy.
Right.
And I don't understand that at all. I don't understand. Because
Diet Pepsi still just tastes too sweet to me.
A Diet Pepsi to a Diet Coke is just not the same.
I don't like. I mean, if I go to a restaurant, I'm like, hey, can I get a Diet Coke? And I'm like, is Diet Pepsi okay? I'm like,
I'm
not gonna be like, no, give me water. You know? Like,
oh no, never mind. Fuck that. Give me a beer.
I just want fucking water. You know, I'll hit a DP on if I'm forced to, but I'll always Diet Coke.
Yeah,
they're the best
for sure. And speaking of our buddy Tyler Dutton, he just lost his 103-year-old grandma.
Yep.
So shout out to Grandma Dutton.
Yep.
You'll be missed.
You will.
We love you, Grandma. We love you, Tyler. So
love you guys.
Just gonna throw that in there real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Diet Pop. It's got to be Coke.
Yep.
I wonder what the poll percentage is on that.
Are there any others that hit decent? So Diet Dr. Pepper's pretty legit.
Mm-hmm. Especially the one they did, that strawberry infusion one. That's pretty good.
So at one point they had like 6 different flavors, and it wasn't Diet, it was the Zero variation. And so like I don't know if many people know this, the diets, all the ones that are diets are all aspartame based.
Yeah.
That was like the original the pink packet, like the Sweet and Low.
Yeah.
All the rest of them now, all of them that are Zero, because even like there's Diet Coke and Coke Zero.
Right.
There is different flavors to them, but the Zero ones are the zero sugar sweetener that's like a stevia based or the yellow packet or the blue packet. I forget which chemicals in the blue packet is supposed to taste, but the original like Sweet and Low shit is the aspartame, and that's what like I feel like every single one that's diet is based on that, and then the Zeros are like a mixture of the other two.
Yeah, I don't know what the chemical is in the other packets. I know aspartame.
Right.
The give you cancer apparently.
In the state of California. Only if you're in California. Don't drink Diet Cokes. Don't eat aspartame in California.
Yeah.
And that's known in the state of to the state of California to cause cancer in lab animals. So
Okay.
that's what that whole thing is. And California is the only state that puts that evil on it. You know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the diets are all aspartame. So even like that the Dr. Pepper Zero had like 6 different flavors. There's like a cherry, a vanilla, the one
Strawberries and cream.
berries and cream type deal,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a couple other, and those were bangers.
Cream soda, I think, just straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were bangers. They still wouldn't replace a Diet Coke to me, but I could still drink them.
Yeah. But there's something about a Diet Coke when you're like,
yeah,
we'll go back to booze, especially in a hangover situation.
yeah,
And, you chug your waters and stuff, and you're like, I still like feel parched. There's something about that Diet Coke because all the bubbles going down your throat just like
yeah.
it fixes you up.
See it,
And the sodium in it. And all the things
Yeah.
in it, that's good for you.
all the other shit,
Yeah.
and see, I do
Well,
like,
Good for you.
yeah,
Whatever.
they're good for your hangover.
Yeah. We
They
can't
make you
talk too
feel
much
good.
medical shit because we'll get this episode pulled immediately. See, we got another one pulled.
Which one?
Episode 103 or something like that.
Oh, I think it's because we made a joke about schmack schmeens again. I don't even want to say the fucking word.
Can't because it immediately detects it and shut this shit down.
Schmack schmeens.
Schmack means are not good, and
Yeah.
we'll fuck this episode. Whatever.
Whatever.
They'll pull the episode immediately if you say anything.
The proven schmack schmeens.
And we're not even talking about it. We're not even talking about if it's good, bad, anything. They just pull it because we said schmack means.
Yeah. But anyway,
I want to see what happens again.
So-
That's what I'm rolling the dice right now.
back real quick though, back to Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Do you like how do you prefer your Diet Coke? Like bottle, can, fountain?
Can. 12
Can?
ounce can.
You're a can boy? See,
Well, I mean, if you're going to give me McDonald's
yeah. I like
Diet Coke,
I like a pour over ice.
get the fuck out of here. That's
I like-
10 times different. We talked about this before,
Yeah.
that they have either a higher syrup or a better CO2. I think they use some kind of nitrogen CO2 in theirs.
And then they also have very good water.
Yeah. And their shit's pumped in, like, into a fucking giant vat. It's
Yeah.
not like they got the bag in the box like we had at the restaurant that you screw on.
Whenever it goes out, it's like
Yeah. They have a giant vat
Yeah.
filled with this syrup.
Yeah. So see,
A whole different breed. It's a whole different thing. You ever watch the movie for McDonald's?
with whenever they first started,
Yeah.
the founder.
The founder.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And it kind of was, and at the end of it, I think it was towards the end of it, they're like, this Coca-Cola company wants to do a contract with Blood. What do you think about that? He's like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's like they're fucking
Yeah.
they're best friends. They're lovers. They're not just best
Yeah.
friends.
Well, it's like everywhere you go. You got your Coke or your Pepsi, and they're
Yeah.
dedicated to the fast food restaurants because they're pretty much like,
Well, I think Pepsi has big stake in like the Taco Bells, Pizza Huts,
yeah.
KFC's. Like that company that owns those, they're all a conglomerate.
They're
of,
all pretty
of
much
Pepsi.
one company.
Yeah.
Same with Coke. It's kind of like,
But so I want.
I don't know if they own McDonald's, but they're part of it.
Yeah, I'm sure they have some stock.
All those billionaires are sitting around going,
smoking cigars.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the preferred method is I like it poured over ice. I like a little bit of that fizz to go away.
With Jack Daniels.
Actually, no, I still do Jack with shots. I don't like mixed drinks. But and then I even realized too, like I'd always go to gas stations, like I want a Diet Coke, and I usually grab the bottle because it's a better deal. A lot of times
No.
they don't sell Lucy's with the cans, you know. And I realized like, fuck, dude, why get a 20-ounce Diet Coke that usually goes warm by the time I finish it, when I can get this bitch with some ice in it with the big gulp, dude.
Big gulp.
I forgot, like, I never really got into big gulps till, like, I've been on the road recently. I was like, holy shit, why did I ever get, like, a big fucking fountain drink, dude?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're only like 79 cents too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't do that.
yeah. I think you go into Sheets,
But I
especially-
don't normally buy a Diet Coke like this. So, like, I drink water for the most part. But
Yeah.
when I leave the house, I normally, like, will grab a Diet Coke out of the 12-pack. And just, that's my, like, little morning thing.
Yeah,
You know, I wake up, drink my coffee, drink some water, take my shower. And then I get in my car and I have my Diet Coke in my water bottle. And then, like, I'm taking to drop the kids off at their babysitters, and I'm like, I'm gonna crack this Diet Coke, and like I drink that in the morning, and then I just drink water for the rest of the day. So,
I gotcha.
unless I get to a point where I'm
Bored because you're driving so much.
bored driving so much, maybe I stop at a gas station. I'll be like, oh, there's a Diet Cherry Coke.
Yeah, yeah. That's my big thing. Is so I know on Monday I got like an 8-hour drive to do. I'll probably start off with water and shit, and then I'll get bored. I'll go rock a piss, maybe walk around the gas station a little bit, drive like another 2 hours. It's like now I'm really bored. Like, oh, I'm gonna go and get some pork rinds, some meat sticks, and I'm gonna get a big gulp.
That's the only one I could debate about between Cherry Coke and Wild Cherry Pepsi. Those two have a special place each. I
Yeah.
love Diet Cherry Coke, and I don't know if I like Wild Cherry Pepsi. If that was on the gun back in the day, I used to get that.
Wild cherry Pepsi
But
is
not
dope.
Diet. I
But
don't
I
know
don't think
if
I've ever had a Diet.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had Diet. But if Wild Cherry Pepsi was on the fountain at the fast food place or whatever, I'm always popping that.
Yeah,
But it's been so long since I drank regular non-diet pop, unless
Right.
I have to. Then I'm like, ooh, give me the Diet Wild Cherry Pepsi. I might check that out.
yeah. I feel like the last non-diet soda that I had was a Mountain Dew, and that was probably like 6 months ago.
Yeah. I probably had like a regular Coke or Pepsi somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
Just like, there's nothing else. And it's like, all right, out.
Right.
It's fine. Don't matter. But this reason's called a rum and Coke. That's all I'm going to say.
Huh? Yeah.
We'll end this debate with,
That's why it's always
there's
you
no
order-
debate between us. It's debate
order
with
Jack
everybody
and
else. It's
Coke.
like,
You
oh,
order rum and
Pepsi,
Coke.
oh, Pepsi.
Nobody's ever.
I need a rum and Pepsi, please.
Yeah. Who
I don't have
Doesn't
Pepsi.
even-
I only have Coke, and whoever the
doesn't
hell.
even roll off the
calls
tongue that
that?
well?
No.
Like it doesn't even roll off the tongue at all.
Right. So now, next up, I got to call because I just got a phone call. I got to give a PSA out.
Okay.
I've had a fun day yesterday and today.
Yeah.
My wife got her entire Apple ID account hacked.
That sucks.
Really, really bad and really, really smart. Like, I want to give this PSA out to, our 50 listeners.
Right.
So these guys were so smart. They somehow got her Apple Card. I don't know how that started, but they got her Apple Card. So
Like the credit card.
the credit card, yes.
Okay.
She has an Apple credit card.
Yep.
And a lot of people that are big on Apple, they all have Apple credit
Yeah.
card because they give hell of good percentages back and shit.
It's a pretty known thing.
It's
yeah.
a pretty good card. Somehow they got her card number or whatever. Tried to spend $15,000 at Walmart. At a
Jesus.
Walmart in California. Which obviously got denied
Yeah.
and sent to her through the app. And they're like, was this you? And she's like, no. She immediately gets a phone call. She gets this phone call. It sounds like it's Apple. Like, hey, somebody's trying to spend $15,000 on your card. Is this you? And she's like, no, it's not me. Okay, somebody, thank you. My name's so-and-so. No worries. Everything's good. You're all taken care of. We just want to let you know, just blah, blah, blah. Hang up. This is how fucking good these guys are. This is how diabolical mind games, scammers these guys are.
Yeah.
Wait 5 minutes. Call her back. Oh, Stephanie, we got another problem. it looks like they've compromised your Apple ID too.
Oh God. Okay.
So what we need is blah blah. And she called me and told me this already. I said, you do not give them any information, period, because they just called you. Do not give them any information, period. I said, if they call on you, that's already bad. I said, do not give them your card number. Do not give them any information.
Right.
And she goes, I know. She texted back, I know. Gets better. These fucking guys are good. She's talking. She's like, well, I don't know, like blah blah blah. And they're like, all right, well, Stephanie was just want to let you know there's no problem, but maybe with your Apple ID. She hangs up, calls Apple. Calls your actual tech support number.
Yeah, customer service.
And she's like, hey, I was just on the phone with you guys, and they're like, we did not call you.
Right.
And like, well, I have a charge for $15,000. Yeah, we saw that. It's canceled. Blah blah blah. And she's talking support. And they're like, all right, we just got to support actually has to send you an email then with a confirmation number and a link to click on.
Yeah.
These guys know this. They send that same email in 4 or 5 minutes to her. And she clicks it, not knowing, because she's on the phone with actual Apple support.
Yeah.
They have to send an email to confirm her. These guys send the same email that looks the same, looks official.
Yeah, yeah.
She clicks it. I just clicked it, and the guy's like, I didn't send it yet. Boom. Gone. Apple ID gone. Everything gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not stealing any money from us, but they got her account. They did try to steal money, but she's already ahead of it, so it didn't matter.
Right.
A normal person, but they got, problem was, I roll in at home. She told me this on the phone. I roll home. She's almost in tears because her phone's shut off, locked out. Her MacBook's locked out. Only thing open that she has open, that she took off Wi-Fi, took off everything, is the iPad.
Yeah.
We almost lost all of her photos for the last 20 years in the iCloud.
Yeah.
All of her videos, everything. Who gives a shit about money? She wants the photos and the videos,
Yeah, the
right?
memories and
like
shit.
the memories, like
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
fucking
backed
bananas,
up
dude.
anywhere else.
Right.
And she's on the phone with Apple, and Apple's like, "Oh, there's nothing we can do because you just gave them access to your account. They changed your password, they changed your recovery phone number, they compromised all of her emails. Like she's just shot out
Yeah.
in the dark, and they had to shut everything down so these guys couldn't do anything else. So yeah, well, one, she didn't have a 2-step authentication.
Yeah.
Always have that on, guys. I know it sucks. I know it sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
But you got to put it on. And then, even the Verizon guys were like, these guys,
Yeah.
that's above and beyond right there. Like, there's scammers, and then these guys are like technicians.
Right. And then what do you think they do? Do you think they hold your account hostage then? And then like,
They changed the password 15 times. It's gone. It's in the wind. There's no getting it back.
But I mean, so what's the end game then? Just to say fuck you, or do they?
The end game was them trying to get the money out of the. So Apple cards have like a savings into it, where like
Yeah.
money you spend goes in there and your percent back and stuff.
Right.
All they were trying to do is get that savings, which was like, she had $500-600 in there. They tried to withdraw that, but the card it already happened so fast that the card was deactivated. They couldn't touch it.
Okay.
Most normal people, because my wife's pretty smart, or she's really smart, so she was like, shut it all down.
Yeah.
Like, just stop it, shut it down.
Yeah. No, I get all that, but I'm saying is then what's the point of them? Do you think they call in like a month and be like, you can have your account back? You forward us $5,000.
No. I think
Or do
their
they
whole
just trash
point,
it?
was to set up the automatic alarm for the $15,000.
Yeah.
She hung up the phone on the second call and then actually called Apple.
Yeah.
Most people probably wouldn't.
Right.
They would have got drained out of any money on that Apple card.
Yeah.
They could have did whatever on that Apple card. I think she was smart enough to realize what was going on.
Yeah. No, I get all that.
I think most people wouldn't have been, because these guys were good. She's like, they sound like they're from Apple. They're pulling up information. They're telling you your information and shit.
Yeah.
they got you. But if you don't, and you go to Apple, what they do is just send that email real quick, and then you click on that, and you give them full authorization.
Yeah. So now what's the next step? She just creates a new account.
Now we have a burner phone for her temporarily,
Yeah.
and now it's like a whole different thing. So, and that's why I'm just looking down Verizon Sports trying to call me, which I'm sure is for my life. She's probably trying to deal with some more stuff right now. And I feel really bad.
And I mean, that's fine. That sounds like some deep shit. If we need to like cut out.
No,
here.
but like that's what I'm saying. Like PSA,
we had
double authenticate shit, so you know. And if anybody calls you for a bank thing, for anything else,
or if anybody
hang up
sends
and
you a
call 'em
link,
back.
yeah, if anybody sends you a link, get on the phone with tech support.
yeah, do not click on that shit.
Yeah,
Because basically she clicked on a link that authorized them to get the
Yeah.
account.
yeah, because we had that, or I had that happen to me once. It was about our Amazon account. I got a text message saying, that so much money, and then I got a phone call saying that so much money, and then I hung up, and I checked my Amazon account. Lo and behold, nothing was touched.
Right.
They were trying to get me to go like, oh my God, what? Yeah, no, like, yeah. And I bet that was before they got like this. This was like maybe 8 years ago, where they were hoping that you would get on the phone with them and they say like, all right, yeah, we need to access your account. So what's your password?
Right.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah,
What? You don't have it?
it's buttfucker 72 with a capital B.
Exactly.
And then they access your account that way. So I'm sure they got plenty of people to be dumb enough to give personal information. That's another thing. Don't give they will never call you and ask you for that information because the real ones,
Already
the
have
real
it.
deal, should already have it.
They have everything you put in there.
Yeah, you called them. Don't let them call you because I've even had a credit card company call me once. Like the real people call me. It's like, how do I know you're real? And they're like, you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm like, nope. And I hung up, and then I called them back. They're like, yeah, that was us. I'm like, cool. Well, now that I knew, because I didn't call them back, but I called the
1-800 number, whatever.
the customer service number, and they're like, yeah. It's like, sorry, I'm sorry to hang up on the other person, but I don't want to. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Like, totally understandable.
Yeah.
You won't hurt anybody's feeling by hanging up on the customer service person, hanging up on them, and then calling the number back so you know you're talking to the right fucking person.
Right.
But
And
then email links are fucking retarded.
That was a deep scam. Like,
Yeah.
Those guys
That
knew
one's-
what they
yeah.
were doing. Knew what they were doing. And like to send that second email,
Yeah.
to send that email right as she's talking to an actual Apple agent, and her to click that link. I mean, I don't know if anybody wouldn't have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'd have been like, wait a minute.
Wait, and even if, because that's the thing, they're kind of playing a game where it's like, if you're on the phone with them and then you get the link, like, oh yeah, I'll click it. Like, no, we didn't send it yet. But even if you don't call them, you're just like, I don't trust these people, and you don't call back, and then all of a sudden you get the link, you might even be like, oh fuck, maybe this is real, and then you'll click on
Click
it anyway.
Anyways, yeah.
And then at that point you're fucked.
Right. You fully authorize them because they need authorization through your email. That's why 2-step's important. So it goes to your phone, goes to your email, and if it's truly Apple, it's truly Google, it's truly whoever, they will
Capital
only,
One.
They only need one. They don't need two.
Yeah.
And if you have a 2-step on and they're like, oh, we need you to do it here and here. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You only need one. They only need one. They need that email. But if it goes to both of them, then you know they're just fishing for your shit. So
Yeah.
that's how a 2-step works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch yourselves. It's bananas.
Check it out. Don't trust anybody.
Hey.
But yeah, so life's going to be weird for my wife for the next 30 days. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's not going to
that
have social
sucks.
media at all because her email got compromised. That's related to her account, and that's
That
all shut
sucks.
down. Yeah. I said, well, you get a little social media break.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to think about it outside.
Technology
Sorry,
break.
babe.
Yeah. She could just create burner accounts and just
Yeah.
be somebody else for a minute.
Yeah. And we got a little Android burner phone. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. For $60, she got this Android burner phone. it's slow kind of operating system. I can tell, but it still doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
It's got all the functionality on it.
Yeah.
And $30 for the phone, and $30 for 5 gigs of data for a month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this ain't bad
honestly,
at all.
And honestly,
This ain't bad at all.
even if you want a nicer burner phone, like $100 gets you like an Galaxy S20 probably.
Right.
You know.
Like, this ain't bad at all. But
We have it's a TLC, I think, is that the brand, or TCO? TLC. We got a burner phone for whenever one of our kids smash theirs, or I break mine, or Sarah.
yeah.
If any of us break it, it's just sitting out in the garage. So it's like fucking swap the SIM card, log into your Google
That's
account.
what I'm happy. That's what I'm happy about now. I'm like, I can just pop my SIM card in this bad boy because she'll go back to her iPhone.
Yeah.
That's why I was making fun of because
Yeah, so
she's
then you
always
just
an Apple person.
Put that burner in the junk drawer. If you take a dip in the lake or something, like fuck, my phone's ruined. Like,
yeah, I'll pop that bad boy in there. Be good to go.
log into your Google account, or your apps are right there. Your pictures are backed up. All that shit. Just make sure your auto backups on.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the other PSA to that too. Get your photos and back them up somewhere else.
Put them on a pewter.
Put them on a computer. Put them on a hard drive.
Yep.
Put them on a separate cloud. Even like, say you got Apple.
Oh yeah.
Say you got Apple. You can download Google Cloud on your phone.
Yeah.
And
Google
just-
Photos.
Google Photos, and just back them all up onto a second cloud, so at least you
I think
have
a
them there.
Terabyte of storage on Google Photos, at least for me, because I have a Google phone.
Yeah,
I have the Google phone. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I don't have a Samsung. I have the Google Pixel. But for me, it's only like $1.99 a month for a full terabyte.
yeah,
And if it's not a Google product or whatever, it might be a little bit more. But you get a full fucking terabyte.
yeah. Set a day, maybe mark in your calendar so it pops up randomly, and be like, every year, back up all your photos,
With
because
Google
we about just lost. She about lost everything.
With Google Photos, you can set it to as it'll automatically back up if you whatever folder. So like I don't have screenshots backed up because fuck screenshots.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't have. I can back up messages if I want them. Like if you send me a picture, it'll automatically save it, back it up to my Google Photos cloud.
Right.
But everything that's taken from my camera automatically gets backed up to Google
Right.
Photos.
Or you just set that up, and it's backing up to Apple. It's backing up to Google.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're in a different position because we're just Android.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Google's such
Yeah.
dicks as Apple. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if,
Or, like,
if your Gmail gets stolen, if you can't access it again. I don't know.
Hit a Dropbox account. You
Yeah,
know,
Dropbox is perfect. Yeah.
Dropbox can store photos.
And just one night, you just transfer it all over while you go to bed, and
Yeah.
take a couple hours, and it'll transfer everything over. But like I said, luckily we had that iPad,
Yeah.
and I transferred over. I don't know, like 40,000
How do you
pictures to my
do
phone.
that without it trying to log into?
So C2C to iPad, and I was able to. Thank God the Samsung has a Smart Switch app on it, and it was like, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want the photos," and allowed on that iPad, allowed on my phone. Click.
Okay, you said C to C as in USB-C to USB-C. Okay.
Yep.
I was like, what's a C to C?
C2C. Sorry. Yeah. USB-C to USB-C. The power cord to the power cord.
It took me a minute to figure that one out.
Plugged them both in. It took about 2.5 hours to transport
That's
70,000
a
photos
lot of data.
onto my phone.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have those all backing up to my Google.
Yeah.
And then when she gets her phone, new phone, I'll get her to get Google, because that way she'll have the double backup then.
Yeah.
And then she can bring out what she wants, or I already got them saved in my Google. So, boom.
Right.
Good to go.
Boom.
And I got photos from her 20 years ago. So I can go back and look at all her ex-boyfriends, too.
Yeah. Good for you, dude.
Well, this douche. But yeah. So yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's a long PSA, but
Right. It's
just
still
so you
smart.
know, get secure.
Yeah. Secure your shit.
Get secure. A 2-step was big time. And just be aware. I mean, these scammers get smarter and smarter every year.
This episode brought to you by Life Alert. I don't know.
yeah, life.
Or LifeLock, whatever those
LifeLock.
fucking.
Guard down.
Yeah. Whatever those fucking
Coors Light.
identity theft things are.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, I'm good. Who gives a shit about me?
Yeah.
And then my wife gets hacked, and like she about loses 20 years of photos. Like,
Or don't get a credit card that's directly attached to your
Well,
phone too.
yeah, maybe. I
'Cause,
mean,
I
Apple
mean-
cards are probably the most vulnerable. So if you got one, that's kind of the thing you got to look out.
I mean,
for,
I'm sure.
think.
I'm sure there's, and don't. I'm not going to sit here and have the ignorance thinking that I'm safe from attacks
Oh, my.
on my Google account. But I don't have a Google credit card to where people are going to try and steal money from it. I have other credit cards where they'll try to steal money from. So those are usually where I get like the attacks from. But like,
Yeah, my Amazon got hacked at one point in time. Too.
yeah,
And
they tried to get my Amazon.
Yeah, my Netflix got hacked one time as well. Out of like Brazil or something. Like it was some weird place, but
That's bananas.
well, actually I thought my Amazon hacked and then I realized my daughter kept grabbing the remote control when she was real little. Well, she is still real little. And she just keep hitting the button and she'd order like 14 pay-per-views. I'm like, what the hell? I just got charged $75 for this pay-per-view fight. I never ordered this. What's going on? Somebody's got my account hacked. And then I turn on the TV, and we have an Amazon Prime TV in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And that's like the first banner that comes up, that fight tonight. Miguel versus Hordiaz or whatever.
So all she had to do is hit enter.
Yeah, she just hit enter a bunch of times and ordered the fight. And I'm like, my bad. I need to set pins.
She wanted to watch the fight.
And I called him like, I'm sorry, my daughter ordered this. I really don't want to watch this fight. Can you refund it? And they're like, yeah, no problem, Mr. Travis.
Yeah.
But you should really set up a pin. I'm like, all right, it's done.
I imagine that happens more often than not. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Anyways,
anywho,
you got anything? I mean,
um,
kind of going.
speaking of PSAs, I also have a
Oh,
PSA.
you got PSA too?
In our area, in the Tuscarawas County area, I was talking to a couple people. There are now 3 people that I don't know directly, but I know them through people that have Lyme's disease.
Oh, just ticks out there.
So watch out for ticks, man. Put the bug spray on. Check yourself for ticks. I mean, if they have it and they bit you already, it's too late. But just be wary. Like,
Yeah.
I've only ever heard of one case of Lyme disease of somebody that I knew, and that was like 10 years ago. Not gonna name that dude's name, but he was very out with it on social media and shit because he's kind of like an influencer, personal trainer guy, very big on social media and shit, and he talked about it. But it's just crazy. Like, okay, now there was 3 within this last like 2 weeks that I've heard of people that I know, and it's like, oh fuck, watch out for ticks.
Ticks are mean. I used to survey when I was surveying.
Yeah.
I'm sure know if I knew a little bit, but like when I was surveying, going through all the brush, man, I come with like 8 or 9 on me all the
Yeah.
time. Like, luckily, never got Lyme's disease.
Right. Because it's one of those nasty diseases that kind of fuck you up for a minute.
But I think it's because I got home and I stripped down and like I got them off me before they really like got through my skin. Because I think really they have to get like deep in you.
Yeah.
To really like
Yeah.
get to your blood and stuff. To
I don't know
give you that.
what
I don't
it
know how
is.
deep they have to get. I don't know. I mean, they might not have to. They might have to bite you a little bit.
Just don't let them get you. Don't
Yeah.
be so tasty.
Yeah, I don't know. They love my blood, man. I literally have like just pull my shirt off, take all my pants, get naked basically, and just
Yeah.
have my wife just like just going tweezers, popping, 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 pop.
Doink, doink, doink,
Yeah.
doink, doink, doink.
And then throw my clothes right in the washer and wash them right away because it's like, I don't even know if that'd kill them. I mean, they drown, so I know.
Yeah, that
does
should
help,
kill
yeah.
them. Yeah.
But
But fucking, they're taking a tumble in a dryer then too.
yeah,
That'll
but then there'd be occasionally one like crawling around the floor and
Yeah.
stuff. And be like,
fuck those little
and then
assholes.
take him out, and burn him. And that's why they say you don't want to get rid of possums if they're around too, because possums
Possums
eat
eat
a ton of
ticks.
ticks,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
So possums are pretty rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I ain't got shit.
All right. Well, I think we had a weird damn good time tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We still had a damn good time.
I don't know. It was informative. I think.
Yeah. This is an informative good time.
Yeah, informative good time.
But
Some off kidding shit.
yeah. But we also hope you guys had a damn good time. Take this chance to click like and subscribe. Do all the things. Share us with your friends. Check yourself for ticks. Double authenticate your accounts. Keep yourself from getting hacked or limed. But
Or lines. Yeah. Double authenticate yourself.
did you have a damn informative time?
Had a damn informative good time.
Love you guys. I love you, bro.
Cheers.
We'll see you next
We'll be
week.
back better next week. We promise.
Yeah, maybe we'll be funny next week.